I was married to Andy for 7 years. We recently divorced and we share a 5-year-old son. My ex-husband Andy is the most condescending, controlling person I have ever met in my life. The first time I saw The Rage, he accused me of manipulating him into getting pregnant, and he actually raised a hand to me. Different ways that Andy was abusive to me was he put his fists through doors. He dragged me around the car by my hair one night, and he kicked me in my ass, and it was the most humiliating thing. Even at the very end of my pregnancy, he shared with the Bible study group that his wife was as big as a house. He was not sexually attracted to her anymore, and she was annoying as hell. I've never been treated with such utter disrespect and hatred in my entire life by anybody. In 2011, 5 police officers showed up at my house to arrest me for a prescription fraud charge. Andy had called the detective and tipped them off that I had done it, and I was arrested and spent a year away from my child. My ex-husband has primary custody and I have visitation. I want joint custody. I am the best thing for my child, but I literally hate Andy for what he has done to me.
Well, Leslie also accuses her ex-husband of cyber-stalking her, including tapping her phone and tracking her every move via GPS. Here, take a look.
I believe that my ex-husband is stalking me. He has used spyware on my phones and in email accounts and text messages. I believe that he has had a GPS actually hardwired into my car and maybe even a recording device. The way that he harasses me today is his text messages will come through and there will be like 32 texts that come in all at once. There is things on my phone that nobody can explain, like I'm having a conversation with somebody in my house or in my car, and I will say a term like, oh, God, Andy is so bipolar. And the next thing I know, he's texting me. I am not bipolar. At one time, these mind games and harassing emails and text messages, they started to make me extremely paranoid. I feel at all times like I question whether or not I'm going crazy. I think that his ultimate goal is to break me down. If he can't have me, he'll ruin me to a point where nobody else will want me.
Okay, Leslie, let's just get right to this, okay? You think he wants you back.
Yes, sir.
So you think he's doing this to force you into dependency?
On him, yes, sir.
Is he stalking you?
I know that I believe 100% in my heart he is.
Is he emailing you and texting you
Yes.
20, 30 times a day?
Yes, sir, that is true.
What's he say?
Most of the time it's just degrading. Sometimes it's, he goes to, I'm a wonderful person, and it flip-flops back and forth so much. It's either I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread or I'm the worst thing that ever was put on the face of this earth. You never know.
Well, Leslie's ex-husband, Andy, says she's delusional, paranoid, a bad influence on their 5-year-old son, who sent me a plea saying, Dr. Phil, can you get my mommy and daddy back together so they don't fight anymore?
Leslie has been accusing me of stalking her, messing with her phones and computers and spying on her. All this paranoia that went on for years. The mindset and the actions are generated by drug use. I decided maybe it'd be good if we go on vacation. I found this big log cabin. It was secluded. What I had hoped would be coming back together. Yet what happened was her stating that there's people spying on her in the trees, top of the house, people following us in cars. Our relationship got so strained and chaotic. I was just fed up with all the insanity. I love Leslie and I hate seeing what addiction has done to her. I felt I needed to be responsible for my son and prevent them from being together.
Good to meet you. Are you stalking this woman?
No.
Are you emailing or texting her 15, 20, 30 times a day?
No, I don't know why my texts go out, all divided up.
So you send really long texts?
Yeah, anything that's more than 3 or 4 lines will split up.
Are you in love with her?